now in this video is lessons I learned over the last 19 years of my life. So I hope you enjoy it and let's get into it. The first lesson is that friends come and go, and it's normal that when you had friends during primary school, they might not last till you go to university or beyond. And it's important to be fine with this, because otherwise it's going to be a constant circle of self-doubt and thinking about whether you did something wrong or not. But trust me, it's fine, because people come, people go, you meet new people at new places. Be fine with it and you will find new friends in new environments. Get exposed to as many different things you can. Let people go. If they want to go, it's their choice. The second lesson is that my family is my everything, and I'm very grateful for that. And I really think that we should all be grateful for our relationships with our loved ones, and make sure that it's getting better and better over time, that we learn how to respect each other. It's hard, but relationships require investments from both sides. I learned that they are my everything. Give them a hug and tell them how much you love them. Number 3 is that when you think you made a bad decisions, they might not be a bad at all, because something nice can always come up from a bad decision. And in that specific moment, when you make that decision, it can feel like your world is gonna end because you feel like you made such a bad decision. But in reality, it's part of the plan. It's part of the process of who you are supposed to become. So I try to learn how to embrace even negative things. And when I feel like I made a bad decision, I try to look at it from the other perspective of what did I learn and what this can give me for the upcoming weeks and months. Every single situation allows me to grow, so I don't look at situations as bad or good, but as an opportunities to learn and to become a better person. Sleep is the best activity in the world, and this is something which I didn't learn. I just keep finding out that there is nothing better than going to bed in the evening and having good 8 hours of sleep. There is nothing better than good sleep. We need to sleep a lot. Failure does not exist, and they are just all opportunities through which we can grow and become better people. So next time you feel like this is horrible, this is failure, you failed, you didn't get the grade you wanted, you didn't get the job you wanted, you feel like this is bad and this is not how it should be, look at it as an opportunity. Think about it as something that is there in your life for a reason, and even though it might look as something bad at the beginning. So this links back to my second point about treating bad things as bad and looking at them through this dark lens. No, everything is an opportunity, even failures. So try to change the way how you look at things next time you think that you're a failure or something horrible happened. It's an opportunity. Never stop working on yourself. This means getting better every single day by 1%, making life changes, starting those new habits. Don't be happy with the current state of things. Try to get better. And on one hand, it's fine to be proud of your accomplishments, but on the other hand, it's important to keep growing and keep finding areas where you can improve. So never stop learning, never stop working on yourself, keep improving by 1% every single day. There is nothing like you don't have enough time. You create time, you don't have time. Spend this 24 hours on meaningful things that make your life better, that allow you to grow as a person, to move yourself forward and to challenge yourself, because we don't want a boring life. Doing something is definitely better than doing nothing. So next time you feel demotivated and like you don't want to do anything, it's fine to do something on 50% during days when you can't do 100%, but it's always better than doing nothing. So try at least something when you feel like you can't do anything. You always can, so push yourself a bit, but doing something is always better than doing nothing. You do not need too much new stuff. Consumerism is all around us, but think about the last time you went through all your clothes, all your jewelry, all your perfumes, all your shoes. We have too much, but we do not need that much. So this is another thing. We learn every single day that we use the same things over and over again. We have the favorite pair of jeans. We have those few t-shirts we wear over and over again. We have our favorite pair of sneakers. We just keep wearing the same things over and over again. We keep using the same perfume. We use the same jewelry. So this is what we do. And on the other hand, we just keep buying more and more. Think about this next time you go shopping. We don't need that much. It's important to think about the environment a bit and the impact. Stay in touch with people you care about, even though if they don't reply immediately, then do a follow-up message. If those are people who you truly want to stay in touch and have a relationship with, it's worth fighting for these relationships. By sending short messages once in a while to your friends or to people you haven't seen for a long time, it's a nice way to show that you care and that you want to cherish that friendship. And it always is such a good feeling when you receive a message, "Hi, how are you?" Even though it's such a low effort thing and you make a day to the other person. Why not to do that? The most valuable things are intangible. Faith, health, relationships, you can't touch them, but they are the most important thing you have. There is never enough gratitude. You can always be more grateful for things you have, for things that you think they are normal, for things like water, food, electricity. The thing that you are watching this video means you are so blessed. You have access to electricity, you have access to internet. Be grateful for all of this, even though it feels natural. This is something I keep learning every day, that there is so much things around me that I use on a daily basis, and I think it's normal, but it's not. The lesson to be grateful and to even note it down in a journal or diary and to thank people for things they are doing for you is really important lesson. We live here now in the present moment, so there is nothing worse than being constantly with our plans 5 steps ahead instead of enjoying the present moment. And this is something I want to finish this video with, that we live here now in this moment with people around us. And even though we can try to plan our life to even the small details, there is no guarantee that it is gonna be like we planned. But when we live in the present moment, I know it sounds so cliche, but it's so true, and I learn this every single day, that the more I live in present, the more fruitful my life is, the more I manage to accomplish when I don't focus too much on future, thinking forward, but living here and now with people around me. We learn this every single day. There is no such a moment when you wake up and you know how to live in the present moment, how to live intentionally. This is something we need to learn through our lives, but the more we realize it, the easier it's gonna get, and the more meaningful our life's gonna be. The more intentional we live, the more meaningful our relationships are gonna be, our conversations, our memories, our everything. So just live in the present. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye!